the little blue folks. We will take this out. I think this would be a quick update episode of my life, introducing you to the fans, and then just kind of talking about what's been going on in the world. I've been gone for a few months, so we'll talk about that. Maybe we could pull up something from the election debate. That'd be fun too. Oh, there he is. BBC to the head. Hey, dude, there you are.
This is my first time. Well, no, I was on last time, but I just dropped in.
Yeah, I would love to get that mic just a little bit closer to you. You are. It just sounds like getting a little bit of.
How about that?
That sounds better. You will have to look that phallus in the eyes when you speak. Hi, everyone. Hi. My mic's a little loud. I will say that. That sounds better. I know how to
shit together, dude.
I know how to enunciate. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to blast anyone's fucking speakers or eardrums. I don't want to blast out your AirPods right now, bruh. But I will say this, as Logan gets the logo up on screen. Airdropped. Look at that. This guy is a G.
Are you talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about you, Logan. A lot of you don't know this, but we're back, and I have a new, seems to be a new permanent guest on the podcast, our producer.
We're feeling it out. We'll see.
Right. Hey, we don't want to make any commitments right now. I appreciate you being here.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me,
at your house, at your studio.
I'm excited.
Thanks for having me.
This is my second time doing a podcast. First one was 10 minutes. Second one was with you. I was on for 10 minutes. This will be my longest pod sesh. You
kind of jumped in on the last one, but I thought that you gave some good insight. So I was, dude, happy to have you. We got some other stuff that you and I have going on in but we'll tell people about that later. I think
we're comedy allies.
I think the important thing to do right now is to tell people who watch the show that the show is back, and that I appreciate you for watching the old episodes and sharing the clips and things like that while I've been on a hiatus. A lot of you may not know that I had a child. I had another child. When I say another child, I'm not going to tell you how many children I have, but probably more than you. That's one thing that I will say. It's probably more than you have. And so, life has been really busy. I've been doing a lot of shows. I've been on the road, regionally, back and forth, just doing a lot of things. So life has been so busy, I haven't had time to podcast. So that's why Logan and I are going to work together to batch some episodes together, and just kind of do a bunch of content so that we have stuff that comes out continuously for you guys every week who want to listen to the show. And that's what's important. But I know this is another thing I really want to talk about. I just want to introduce Logan to the people. Why don't we tell people how we met, Logan, and sort of our relationship? That would be a fun thing, I think, to tell people.
Yeah, where did the magic start?
The magic started when I cut you in line at an open mic, and I said I was there before you. I thought that you...
did you do that?
Yeah, and you gave me a little bit of pushback, and I was like, I kind of like this guy.
Did I really do that?
No, you were just you were actually very playful and very, I think, how do you say, gentlemanly about it. I think that you weren't very upset or anything. But I just remember watching you park and walk into the bar right as I was about to walk into the bar to do a spot. And then the guy who hosted, our friend Mike, he's like, he was like, who was here first? And I was like, yeah, definitely me. And you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. I was like, you saw me. You looked at me while I was walking in ahead of you.
So, yeah.
You were like, sorry, bro.
That was my introduction to you.
But I didn't care. You just started laughing immediately, and I was like, this fucking guy.
I thought it was a funny little gag. I was just trying to haze you. I know you were new to our scene.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little hazing.
Which I'm not good at being hazed. I'm just like, okay, well, here. Take the spot.
Yeah.
But
I think that from my memory, what had happened next was we had ran into each other a few times at mics and things like that, but I don't think we ever really struck up a conversation. But we had a mutual friend, someone who works for Don't Tell here in town, and they just had mentioned you by name, And so I just started looking your stuff up on Instagram, and I started watching some of your skits and like this music video that you did.
Oh, yeah,
about a girl being a whore or something, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I reached out and I kind of thought that maybe we could collab on some stuff.
Yeah, I think we
have been since then.
We're like peanut butter and jelly, you know. I think you have great like comedic instincts, and you're a little bit more you're good at roasting and like a little more how do you call it, like cutting and
gay, dude. Are you saying I'm gay?
No, I mean,
no, just kidding, dude. Thank you. I don't know how to take compliments.
I don't know. I think we just compliment each other well.
I think so too, dude. Yeah, because honestly, you're an amazing writer. Your production skills are out of this world,
and
I
appreciate
you're also a funny stand-up, dude. You bring a lot of great jokes to the table,
Thanks,
but
man.
I know you want to go up more. You've been saying that, so
Yeah.
just do it, brother.
And Johnny, you're
Gotta get
sort
the
of
hours in.
You've been real helpful, real giving me guidance, and a few times when we first met, I bombed, and you had nice things to say about me to me afterwards, and like gave me good tips.
Yeah, I would never say that you had a good set, but I would if you bomb. But what I would say is, hey, I like this joke, and maybe if you just reapproach it, or I think you and I have a similar sense of humor where we're more like edgy and kind of like maybe dark, but also relatable. But the thing is, when you're doing comedy like that, you have to have some silly things in there to sort of get people like on board and like liking you. You have to go out there and say like something silly, or even self-deprecating in a way that's funny and silly, and then to get them on your side. And then you're like,
get them.
By the way, you want to hear this abortion joke, but you don't, without asking for permission either. Yeah. You know, what you did last night at the mic was fun. There was a fucking. There was a fucking baby. There was literally a 6-month-old baby in the crowd, and you said every fucking cuss word that I've ever heard.
Yeah, because the mom was like, we can say whatever we want. It was like fucking shit, piss, cunt, fucking.
This fucking baby doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
This fucking baby is getting a fucking shit,
fuck this
piss,
baby.
Cunt,
I think you even said fuck this baby, dude.
I said fucking baby.
The mom was clapping. She loved it.
The mom loved it.
Yeah,
comedy is so weird. What a weird interaction that was.
Yeah. I thought you had a hot set on Tuesday. We had a warm crowd at the Carmichael's mic on Tuesday too. Dude, you're out there getting your reps in, man. You can't.
I gotta get the reps in. I just gotta get a lot more reps in.
Yeah, don't get down on yourself. You fucking bomb it, but you're always gonna bomb at open mics. I mean, that's fucking part of the.
And when I got back here, I was going through a breakup, and like I was just miserable on stage. I just was forcing myself to get reps, but I was not having fun.
Do you feel like stand up is a form of therapy? Because I noticed that you talk a lot about your real life, and your stand up is just like I do.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's fucking fun.
So therapeutic.
I can't afford BetterHelp. Someday this podcast may be sponsored by BetterHelp. For right now, I'm just taking all my shit out to the open mics.
Fucking send help.
I could use some lesser help even. If you had some lesser help, that'd be fine too.
I've actually heard bad things about BetterHelp. I hear it can be like a scam.
I mean, it seems that it's too convenient. And anytime someone is selling you something that's for your betterment, that's also convenient, I am concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if like, I don't know, on the internet, just phoning in, they probably just have a checklist of like, so who hurt you when you were a kid? But I don't know, maybe that helps.
Yeah, and I'm sure, well, I've taken psychology classes, and most of the time there are different schools of thought when it comes to the human experience. So I'm sure that everyone approaches it differently, and also depending on who you are and who they are. And I know this maybe shouldn't matter, but whether or not it's a man or a woman or a black guy or a white guy, all that stuff matters when you really want to open up to somebody. And so finding that like relatable person almost in the same way that you want to find like people to look up to and idolize in the movies or in the business, it's almost like the same thing in stand-up. You have to find a relatability factor in therapy, I think, for it to actually work for you. But even then, I've heard, schools of thought of people thinking that the more you ruminate on your problems, the worse they get. And that could be a thing. It's like then you're just looking for things to let out. And maybe you only needed a couple months of therapy. Or maybe you only needed to like self-medicate and fucking sleep it off for a couple weeks.
Just stop thinking about your problems. They'll go away.
Not necessarily.
There's sort of truth to that.
Not necessarily, but there's truth to it in the way that things come out in the wash and there are bigger things going on around us. And we gotta, you're also having everybody has good things happen to them too. It's easy to focus on the bad.
Yeah. Would you get therapy from a man or a woman?
I feel like I could be more vulnerable if it was like a good-looking woman.
You really?
I
feel
think
like the
so.
Opposite of that. Could you be one of?
I'm
you tell her
confident in
all
my
the-
sexuality, my friend. I fucking, like I feel like I could say it's like a mother figure, and I think like I could talk to.
You wouldn't be trying to impress her. You would be like telling her all your like embarrassing shit to a hot woman.
Dude, that's what I fucking do on stage every night. That's part of it, dude. Nothing that I say is like glamorous or anything like that. What the fuck do I have to brag about? You know what I mean? I have a weird life. I have fucking 3 kids. I have a fucking 4 kids. I have 4
Get it
Don't
right.
quote me on that. I have 3 that are like walking around doing shit that and then a new one that, but it's like I have what do I have to hide also? Like, right? Like, what am I running from besides myself? I just don't know that I need therapy. I think I'm very self-reflective, and I've had a really crazy life. I've had a really crazy life, and I've made it thus far. I'm not saying that I couldn't benefit from some like, maybe some exercises that could help me self-reflect and also not self-destruct sometimes, because I have a tendency to do that. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, definitely. You?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you fucking self-sabotage?
I self-destruct every night.
Yeah.
Almost.
I know what you mean. I've been cutting back, but like there for a while, especially when I go on a tear, bro. I'll fucking medicate myself
Oh yeah.
with weed to the point of like oblivion every night, and
It
then
doesn't work.
eat
at a certain
bad.
point.
No, you have to let it go, and you have to do it just like a couple times a day.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Terrence McKenna's work at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Terrence. I love
yeah.
love to listen to his lectures. I haven't listened in a while, but I do. I will quote him on this. He said like marijuana is like, he said you have to treat it in a way where you stay away from it as long as you possibly can, and then when you do it again, you do as much as you can and you enjoy it as much as you can.
Yeah.
So it's like you start to remember what it was like the first time you used it, sort of. It's not like crack. You can actually quit weed for a while and get that same high again.
Yeah.
Connect with the plant and
It's
the
been
earth.
awesome, like, reconnecting with weed. It's like an old friend, like, oh my God, I love you. This
Yeah.
is so much fun.
It's
Let's
like
watch-
steroids for comedy, dude.
Yeah. Well, I guess it has, I have come up with some funny bits just sitting around thinking, smoking weed.
Smoke a little weed, drink some coffee.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking Midwest speedball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is fun, man. I like this vibe, Logan.
We're
You guys,
vibing.
I hope you guys at home like this vibe. Make sure you're following me on Spotify and you're subscribed on YouTube. That way you get updates on all of the episodes. You know, another thing that I don't do as much as I should, and like I've had proof in the pudding. I literally had some friends tell me they had a show up in Akron and they did my podcast, and then they shared it on their social media. And then someone came to watch their special being filmed, and they were like, "How did you hear about me?" Because he was talking to everyone after the show, and he was like, "We saw you on this podcast, the Morning Woods podcast."
way.
And they went, like 2 people drove all the way to fucking Akron to see this guy's show. So it's like the proof is in the pudding. So something I'm bad at is like giving you people dates. I'm bad at saying like, "Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking be here." And I watch like, I'm a huge fan of podcasting, and you should do too. You should be too, Logan. You should be doing your research now that you're an official podcaster.
So many, man.
There's so many, but the great ones, they do it well, and they give the people dates at the beginning. They say their appearances, and they're good at like sliding that in up front so that you can go and see them. That's something we're gonna do too. We're gonna be working on a lot of stuff. We have Logan has installed some cooler features into the podcast though. The Morning Woods 2.0 with Johnny Woods and Logan Smith.
Yeah, we got the live.
We have the
computer feed.
Should we go to the news?
Yeah, let's do the news.
Let's do the news. We got a
Screen
lot to
recording.
film today. Let's do this
Start
and then
recording.
So actually these DSLRs will cut off at 30 minutes. That's something that people don't need to know. But just so that you know, we'll just
Copy
try
that.
we'll just try to bang out this quick update episode. We'll do some
fix all the
news.
world's problems in like 10 minutes.
I've been gone from the internet for 2 months, dude. We got to tell people what's been going on.
So this I think
Biden
the
roasted
biggest
after.
one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me read this headline here.
Yeah.
All right. So Biden roasted after accidentally calling Ukraine leader President Putin, humiliating our entire country.
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
Yeah, well, this is Fox News, so they're putting their spin on it. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty bad. I mean, he was introducing
so hard to read a headline.
Zelensky and accidentally said, "And here's President Putin."
He was introducing Zelensky
Yeah,
and called him President Putin. Oh my God, dude. We
Ladies and
are in
gentlemen,
trouble,
President
dude.
Putin.
I don't know a lot about politics. That's what I will say is I don't know a lot about politics, but it feels like we're in trouble. Does that compute with you?
Yeah, it's not good.
Dude, this fucking sucks, dude. What should we watch a clip? Is this it?
Let's see if we can. I hope it's probably do an ad. We can. Oh, and I don't have the sound on. We're technical. We're working out the kinks.
We're working out the kinks, but we know that he did say that. That's man, that's very troubling.
After he said that, he goes, President Putin, he's going to beat President Putin, President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin. Ha ha.
So, like I said, I don't know a lot about politics, but I do know that we just signed like a 10-year deal to supply weapons to Ukraine.
Yeah. We should not be confusing Putin and Zelensky. That's bad.
No, those are not only two different people, they are fucking opposing sides. It just makes you think, like, where is this guy's head at? They definitely are asking that he steps down as far as running the next time, but why is he still in office now? Just because we have 6 months left, 8 months left, it doesn't. It's like, dude, this guy, there's no way. Not only is he not competent, right? Not only is he not a competent human being, but it goes to show that someone is definitely making decisions outside of our president, who we thought was making all the decisions.
Yeah.
You can
control. It's not that guy.
You could speculate about like lobbyists, whatever interests that you want. It's hard. I'm sure you could follow the money and figure it out. I'm too stupid to do that. Not only am I too stupid to do that, but I don't even if I watch someone who was smart enough to explain all that stuff to me, there's no way I could regurgitate it, right? It's just not in my interest, but it scares the shit out of me for like our kids' time. Like I was buying groceries the other day, dude, and everything is so fucking expensive.
Crazy.
I came home and I like put this small amount of groceries away for like a few $100s that I had spent. And I was just thinking like, dude, what the fuck did the last few generations do, bro? They fucked us over.
Oh yeah.
Right? Are my kids and like other people who have kids now, are their kids gonna be thinking that same thing? Like, man, we really got the fucking shit into this.
Yeah.
We're in a bad spot, dude.
Hey, look at our president. He looks like a wax figure of himself. He's so old. It's crazy.
He's so fucking old, dude. He looks like a fucking clone, dude. You think that dude's a clone? You think he's like a fucking... You think that's just is a robot walking around?
It's possible. I mean, who goddamn... It could be lizard people for all we know.
It could be lizard people, bro.
One more political thing. This was supposedly U.S. and Germany foiled Russian plot to assassinate CEO of arms manufacturer sending weapons to Ukraine. So Russia was going to...
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're going to assassinate this German CEO of an arms manufacturer called Rheinmetall.
Oh, that's our guest, folks.
Oh.
We've been going for like 20 minutes. Here, let's finish the story. I'm gonna catch this real quick. Hey, what's up, Kyron? Hey, are you here, bro? Yeah, I think you're at the front door, dude. I'm in the middle of... Okay, hey, do you want to go around to the left side of the house and come in through that side door? Yeah, can you hear me? I should probably let him in.
Yeah.
All right, folks. You know what? Hey, I'm going to come let you in right now, okay?
This was a beta test stream.
All right. Yeah, this was
Pretty good.
This was fun. Yeah, we got to talk a little bit about the president. We didn't get to talk about like everything from the news that's been going on for the last few months. That would be very difficult, but we do have a couple more episodes coming out. Stick around, subscribe to this. Let you guys comment and fucking let me know what you guys think about Logan, our new producer / co-host here. We'll see how it goes. He doesn't want to commit to me. I'm gonna make this man. I'm gonna make this man love me. I'm gonna make him love me.
I'm missing it for the sex.
Guys, thanks so much for watching this. You've been great. Peace out.
Cool, dude. Nice. That was fun. I'm getting used to this whole the podcast vibes.